They were sitting in a bar near the train station, the kind of place that was always too loud to overhear other people's conversations and too quiet to escape your own thoughts. The guy was turning an empty glass between his fingers and, for the third time, telling the same story: how she had cheated, how he found out, how something inside him broke, but didn't die. He spoke fast and unevenly, as if afraid that if he stopped, the truth would become unbearably loud. His friend listened in silence, not interrupting, only occasionally looking at him as if he could see the whole picture, not just the scattered fragments. "I'm not a saint," the guy finally said, "but I love her, and I hate myself for it. I want everything to be the way it was, or for there to be nothing at all." His friend took a sip and spoke for the first time. "If you love her, let her go." The guy smirked sharply, almost bitterly. "Easy to say. I love her. That's why I don't want to let her go. I'm holding on because without her, there's emptiness." His friend looked him straight in the eyes and repeated, quieter but firmer, "If you love her, let her go." And something strange happened. No explosion, no hysteria, no tears. Just a soft click inside him, as if all the scattered thoughts suddenly fell into place. He realized he wasn't holding on to her, but to fear. Not to love, but to habit. Not to a person, but to his pain. And for the first time in a long while, it didn't hurt, it was calm. He left her the next day. No dramatic scenes, no accusations. He said only, "I'm letting you go," she cried. Promised. Swore. But he already knew. The decision had been made not in emotion, but in silence. Time passed. She stayed with the other man. Not for long. A few months later, everything fell apart. There was no depth in those new relationships, no support, only an attempt to run away from herself. She often thought of him and realized that the day he let her go was the day she lost not just a man, but her anchor, and he unexpectedly became lighter. He changed jobs, moved to another city, stopped checking his phone at night. One day, he randomly met a girl on a train. They talked, laughed, then went their separate ways without exchanging numbers. And there was something new in that. He no longer needed to hold on. A year later, they accidentally saw each other on the street. She was pushing a stroller. He was walking with coffee and a book under his arm. They nodded to each other, without bitterness, without regret, and each of them understood. Sometimes love truly shows itself, not in staying, but in letting go, and only then does everything fall into place.